Welcome, everybody, to the Bug Scope, Sips and
Hey,
Spiders with Sebastian and Solange. Hi, David. Welcome to the broadcast. Oh, yeah. How's it going? What are you sipping on today, Sebastian?
I'm
Cheers.
I'm going with the classic I did last time, Blackberry Spindrift.
That sounds delightful.
Honestly,
Will you?
it really is. Like blackberries, I said it last time, but blackberry, not a flavor that I'm used to. And I don't normally like drink like soda, like carbonated stuff, but something about it is nice. It's just very pleasant.
Oh, cool. I'll have to get on your level at some point, maybe next month.
What do you have?
I'm I'm drinking the essence of life, agua, water,
Ah,
drinking water.
yes.
I
Okay,
I
okay,
will.
but like water, like tap water? Are you distilling this? Is this purified?
Mm.
All right, what
You know what
kind
I
of
Yeah, get some details here. Not water is diverse in some ways
Yeah, because our
sometimes.
tap water is not great. We have like a big like
Oh,
water filter like canister thing. Because the tap water in
okay.
Pittsburgh's like it's like really minerally, but like not in a fun
Uh-huh.
way. It's like chalky
Uh-oh.
water.
Yikes. I'm drinking tap water. Honestly, it took me a while to get used to the water here. I'm a sensitive person when it comes to different types of water. Like,
Mm-hmm.
not to go on a too big tangent, but when I left the Philly area and went to college in New York, I became lactose intolerant, but then when I was
Oh wow.
home, I was not. And then
Oh,
also
that's
when I studied
weird.
ab when I studied abroad in Costa Rica for the beginning part, I was fine, and then, like, in the second half, I also became lactose intolerant, and so
Huh.
far so yeah, so far so good up here, but
Do you
going
think it's
back to the
related
whole
to the water?
I don't know, maybe it's related to the cow sourcing, I don't know, but it's
Those regional cows.
at first I thought you were mooing with "moo." Hi everyone, welcome to Sips and Spiders. You might not know it from our discussion so far, but
It is
Sebastian and
about
I,
spider.
yes, spiders drink water too. And
True.
today is actually, this is a good segue into one topic that I have to share with you all. And that's that while I am drinking tap water, I could have very well been drinking snow water today because it's snowing outside. And one thing that really captivated my attention today as it started to snow, because it is spring, there's spring flowers that are blooming in the yard, is that um, the snow first started to stick on the spider webs. That's what
Ooh.
captured all the white fluffiness first. And
Oh, that's
maybe I'll see.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I think I
You
might
should
see if I can
definitely take
take.
a picture.
Okay, I did take some pictures, and maybe I can take you guys out with my phone to show you in a
Oh,
moment.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to upload them onto Haps here, but I can hold up my camera, hopefully,
And
and share it.
slowly, ooh, that is really gorgeous.
Thanks, yeah. So, um, there's one.
Yeah, one of the things
Yeah,
that like I didn't know a lot about spiders at first, and like people ask me a lot is like, what do they do when it gets this cold, right? Like,
especially
how do they deal with
unexpectedly.
it? Yeah. Yeah, because I know when it's like a gradual like seasonal thing, they will like find a
Yeah.
place to like curl up for the winter and they slow down their metabolism and they just kind of sort of hibernate-ish for the most part. But with these
Mhm.
like cold weather snaps, do you know anything about how they're surviving that?
Uh, I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, it's one of the
Go
things that I
study it
like.
now.
Yeah, it's one of the things that I worry about because we've had some times where like the weather will get really nice and warm. Like it was like here in Pittsburgh, we had like 80-degree days, and then we went down to like 30 degrees, like lows. And I saw animals come out. They're starting to get active. Jumping spiders are running around. But that like quick switch back to cold is, I think, one of the things that they have a lot of trouble dealing with. And so I'm always
Mhm.
worried that like that's one of the things that might be affecting like spider populations and arthropod populations. We've been dealing with this like you see a lot of stuff about an arthropod decline like everywhere.
Mm.
And like I wonder if that like really climate instability, like really
Oh,
rapid
yeah.
temperature switching is something that's going to be an issue. I wish I knew more about it, but We should maybe
Yeah.
see if we
That
know someone who
that
knows about
has
like thermodynamics.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a issue for a lot of the native insects that are used to the winter.
Hmm.
And there has been research done looking at woolly bear caterpillars. I talked about this a while back on the bug scope when we were talking about woolly bear caterpillars, about
Oh,
how
cool.
there's been some research to look at if the thaw and freezing cycles that have been occurring more and more often from the global warming are affecting their ability to survive the winter, because it costs energy to deal with that. So, um,
We had a
and
really cool, actually, a cool comment from David right now
mhm.
about how some birds in the genus Regulus, apparently in the cold weather, they like get a lot of their food from spiders that are hiding deep in bushes. So it sounds like
Mm.
maybe it's some evidence that's where they're going, which makes sense. I like in the late fall, especially like in rolled up leaves or like crevices of plants, you can kind of go spidering there, where you can basically like peek inside of leaves and stuff and see there's a spider in there. Um, so I'm sure there are birds, and it sounds like this is one of them. That are those? What kind of bird is that? Regulus? Is that like a king bird? I don't know my
Yeah, I'm not
birds as
sure.
well anymore. But maybe some birds have figured that out, that they can find spiders over the winter.
Yeah, and Molly's saying hide under a rock, and that is something I was thinking too, that how the
Yeah.
soil and leaf litter becomes so important for
Yeah.
some insects when it comes to managing temperature, because all that moisture in the soil helps it retain a decent, more stable temperature than when
Mhm.
you're above the surface. So,
Yeah. I have like one story I remember from last year. There was a gorgeous, and I mean like truly gorgeous, Argiope, the like black and white, like banded orb weavers that was like this big. She was a beautiful female.
mm,
And I hadn't seen one in years. And it was in a garden in the building next to mine, like an outdoor garden. And I was so
uh-huh,
happy because it was a really beautiful garden. They had a lot of animals, and it was getting close to like we were getting starting to get cold weather. And I was like, oh no, she like is she gonna pass away from the cold or whatever? So and I'd like walk by her every day and like see her, and she'd be like hanging on. She would like there was one day it got warm again, she rebuilt her web and was like catching stuff. And then one day it got really cold, and I was like, I was thinking, should I like I don't know if she's gonna survive because it was getting like really cold. I wanted to bring her in to like take photos of her, but I'm like, no, I don't want to disturb her. Like hopefully she can survive the winter and then like come out and populate the next year.
yeah,
And she had like there were like plants and like there was a bush and like kind of leaf litter on the ground. So it's like, okay, she can find somewhere to like stay warm. Like she knows what she's doing. And soon enough, yeah, she left. Like the web was kind of falling apart. I didn't. She left somewhere into the bushes. Um, and then I came back like I don't know, it was like a month later, and the building had gotten like a like landscaping crew to come in and just take out everything. Like they had
oh
cleared the bushes, the leaf
no.
litter, and it,
Hmm.
it really hurt because like I know that not just that spider, but so many other ones were like sleeping out there because it was a beautiful garden. There were so many animals that were
Hmm.
visiting it, that were making like on the flowers and stuff. It was and like it hurt.
Oh,
You know, I don't think a lot of people like I didn't know this growing up that like that's where they go, but yeah, clearing out all your like dead plants and stuff for the winter, you're just killing literally everyone that's visited your garden and considers it home. And
yeah.
I still like now I really regret not taking that spider and like trying to keep it over winter like in here. Because
Mm,
at least maybe that or finding it somewhere else because at least then it would have had a chance. But
yeah.
I hadn't seen them. Like I saw one like 2 years before that in our neighborhood, and I wonder if the same thing happened to it there because like I they're not super common around here, but beautiful spiders.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing too, and people it's one thing for people to just uh like kill a couple insects here and there, but if you're destroying habitat, that's the real damage, the real
Yeah.
like you don't even know what you're affecting when you're messing with the habitat. And but if it's just a couple individuals that you're removing, then it's much more easy for things to bounce back and
Mhm.
to not have unintended consequences, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to
Yeah, it's
say,
these like
Ashley,
systemic
yeah,
issues.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I
Ash-
can't go ahead.
oh, that's okay. Ashley, if you want to hop up and join us to chat, you're welcome to, by the way. And anybody else, as I just shared in the comments here on HAPS and also projected on the screen, this is a chill spider, sips and spiders
Oh yeah, we
chat.
didn't introduce what
So,
it was.
and it's super chill. That's the goal. Spiders and chill are the goals of this happy
Yeah.
hour. And so, yeah.
If you've got spider stories to share, we really would like to hear for those as well. So
Mhm. Yeah, I have a happy spider story, and
please,
that's
I would love a happy spider story.
yeah, and that's that I have this house plant that I got for Christmas as a gift, and I put it
Ooh.
back here on my table, and a spider made a home in it, and I'm like,
Aw.
yay! Let me see if I can find it to show you guys. Where is it? What if it's gone now? I saw it earlier today. It was
Do you
definitely
know what
here.
kind of spider you're dealing
Oh,
with
here it
there?
is. Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's a jumping spider.
Oh, it's a jumping spider.
Yeah, I thought it was a yellow sac spider at first, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a jumping spider.
Yeah,
Um,
I had yellow sacks occasionally show up. There was actually, it was really funny. There was one that was I saw it like it was in the hallway of my apartment building, like right next to like the whatchamacallit, doorbell for my unit. And I was like, it knows that I'm here. And I saw it once. I had to run out. I was like, okay, I'll come back later, I'll photograph you. Of course, when I come back, the spider's gone. It's still like the sack is still there because like no one cleaned it, I
mm,
guess. For it's been
yeah,
like a year, but I never saw it
yeah.
again. But I don't know how it got inside an apartment building. They
Oh,
travel.
yeah. Yeah, those spiders flipping around here and there.
Yeah,
All right.
if you get that jumper, see if you can grab it and like put it up on the camera. Maybe we can ID it.
Yeah. I'll see if I can log on with my phone and then share it that way. So one moment.
That'd be great.
Yeah. I'll have to do a little
Also, hi
finagling.
Charles in the chat.
Yes. Hi, Charles. All right. Let's see. I think I think I will straight up switch to my phone. And when I do, I will also go outside to show you guys the spider webs that are catching snow, because why not? So yeah. Hi Abyss, how's it going? And hello Sean McCann, how are you? The yellow
Hey,
sac
Sean's here.
yeah. Here I'll share. On screen Sean's comment, which is the yellow sacks are gorgeous. Some are just so bright yellow. Good views possible of their hearts.
Ooh, I've never tried to look for the hearts, but I guess yeah, some of the abdomens are like kind of translucent-y. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I
All
gotta
right.
try that next time I find one.
So, Sebastian, you hold down the fort here. I'm going to switch
Okay.
over to my phone.
Okay.
So,
All right. Issa will be back in a second. I'm supposed to hold down the fort. What should I talk about?